Change, hope, bipartisanship, these are the buzzwords, these are the talking points that you'll get from political consultants. These are the themes that Republicans are running on in special elections across the country. And they're losing because it's the wrong message. We don't need change for its own sake. We need to change the way Congress is using our wallets as their personal playground. We don't need hope for an undefined agenda. We need to convince Republicans and independents that the Republican Party has gone back to the ideals that won us the majority in the first place. And we don't need bipartisanship if it means a bipartisan agreement to ignore border security and play games with troop funding, a bipartisan agreement to ignore entitlement spending, and a bipartisan race to spend our money. We need more than talking points, even good Republican talking points. We need to back them up. We need a commitment from the top of the Republican ticket down to the bottom to make spending the keystone issue of the 2008 elections. Over the last decade, I've worked with fellow Republicans at the State House and in Congress to control the growth and cut government spending. One of my opponents wants to use this experience against me, and I'm not alone. Calls Jim Steiner just a trial lawyer, says Bob Clegg is just a career politician, and I'm just a political operative. Well, as a local reporter, a State House staffer, and for the last 5 years working on legislative policy for Senator John Sununu, I've seen government work, and I've seen the price we pay when it doesn't. This experience has prepared me not only to take on Paul Hodes in November, but to serve the state of New Hampshire in Congress. So I won't apologize for the last decade plus of work, of interning for Judd Gray, working for Donna Sitek and Donnelly Lozo and Gene Chandler and Mike Wally at the State House, working on special elections for Ray Wazorek and Tom Eaton and John Gallus, and for the last 5 years, working on policy in the office of Senator John Sununu. I've seen Congress up close. I've seen where it's broken, and I know I can help fix it. I'm here today to ask for your support, not because I helped out on your campaigns or wrote you a press release, but because I am the best candidate to hold Paul Hodes accountable for his atrocious record, higher taxes, out-of-control spending, a bloated farm bill, an irresponsible mortgage bailout, and time and again playing fast and loose with the legislative process and your taxpayer dollars. I am running an aggressive grassroots campaign around this district. I might be outspent, I will never be outworked, and I will never waver from my commitment for smaller government, personal responsibility, and free market solutions to the problems and challenges that this country has. Our economy can recover. We can find new sources of energy. We can invent the next generation of technology that's going to give us the economic growth, the increase in our standard of living over the next century that we've had in the last century. But it's going to take more than talking points to do that, and we're going to need more than talking points to win in November. My name is Grant Bosse. I am passionate about free speech, free markets, and free people. With your help, I'll beat Paul Hodes. We'll re-elect John Sununu. We'll carry New Hampshire for John McCain, and we will return New Hampshire's live free or die spirit to the U.S. House of Representatives. Thank you very much.